Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had every correctional officer smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the sponsor of this channel, Tactical Elites. If you bought a new optic for your weapon and you want to zero it, go to tacticalelites.com. Utilize coupon code HB10 and make sure you buy a 2.0 laser bore sighter. Also, shout out to all the patrons. I love you. Believe me when I tell you, you guys are probably the only reason why I keep going, man. Stay tuned for your well-deserved shout out at the end. This episode right here, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. And I'm going to keep doing it until it happens. You guys know what I mean. Daily, there is attempted murders on correctional officers in California. Daily. There was one at Tehachapi yesterday, Bravo Yard. Inmate got stabbed the CO. They said in the neck and facial area. And before that, the day before was Salinas Valley State Prison. The correctional officers of 2025, man, and 10 years back, maybe even 15 years back, they're blind. They're blind. No disrespect. They have a lot of ego, right? And now is ego brought on because of the job itself? You have to put on this persona, this freaking afraid to ask for help, unwilling to ask for help, because bottom line is you are literally in the worst times of CDCR, by far, literally in the worst times. And no matter how daily I come on here and I tell you, you're going to get fucking killed. You're going to get killed, all right? Put all my experience, accumulate all my experience, right? Combat in Iraq, we were killing people. People were killing us. Civilians were getting killed, right? No, we weren't doing it. They were getting killed by the insurgents. SBI, serious bodily injury. GBI, great bodily injury. It is a fine line. CDCR, murders, attempted murders, riots, staff assaults, attempted murders on COs. It is a fine line between whether you're going to live or you're going to die. It is a fucking fine line. It is a hair, right? All it takes, literally, and these inmates have been training their whole entire life. All it takes is for you to get stabbed right here, okay? In your jugular, bah, that's a wrap. You're dead, okay? I don't want to, in your femoral artery, in your carotid artery, in your ear, hit that brain, right? In your spinal cord. That's all it takes, man. One hit. Boom. And you're done. You're never going to see your wife again. You're never going to see your husband again. You're never going to see your kids again. Why? But Hector, are you blaming the COs for all these attempted murders? No, I'm blaming the administration. Okay, I'm blaming the administration. I'm not even blaming the inmates. Inmates are inmates. For you to go to work and think that the inmates are your fucking friends, I've already beat that dead horse. For you to be scared, get another job. Get another job, okay? Let me break it down Crayola style, you stupid fucks. Everybody's scared, okay? I was scared. Do you need me to tell you that I was scared working in the prison? Do you need me to tell you that every time I went to Charlie Gate at Centinela, level 4 GP killers, the gate that separates that little area in front of complex control and the yard, do you need me to tell you that when I put my hand on that gate and said, Charlie Gate, these fucking thousands and thousands of level 4 killers, right, that hated us. At that time, they did hate us. You feel the fucking hair on the back of your neck stand up, man. Knowing, fuck, here we go, right? But the type of mentality that myself and others like me, very few. I'm going to start calling us the 1%. The 1%. Because we've all either fucking quit, PC'd up on fucking outside parole, perimeter, in a tower. We don't want nothing to do with the latest bullshit, okay? Because we don't want to see one of you guys get killed. That's going to be ugly for you guys, not for us. We already know what that looks like. The type of mentality you need to have going into work, okay, is today might just very well be my last day of going to work, right? There's, I don't know, 30,000 peace officers in CDCR. There's no way in hell you guys are not going into work with this fucking mentality, all right? Besides the fucking booger eaters that you see on the CDCR website, Chonguito boy from San Quentin doing a farmer's market, idiots at CSP SAC, preaching the California, besides those fucking numbskulls, cowards, you need to understand where the fuck you're working at. You need to understand. I'm a former fucking lieutenant, dude. Former sergeant, bitch. Former fucking CRT. To me, that's nothing. To me, that's not. I'm not one of those CRT guys that brags about CRT and CRT made me the best thing since sliced butter. Nah, let's keep it real. Every inmate in there has committed a felony. That's a fucking fact. Okay, there's so much dope in there. This is fucking unreasonable that they gave the inmates Narcan. All right. It is safe to assume that every fucking inmate has a knife. All right. You should probably assume that. So as you perform your duties, as you walk around aimlessly, looking at the floor, you are inviting an inmate and come to fucking stab you. You are fucking inviting him. All right. Even if you're doing your job, okay, you're also inviting them. They don't like the rules, right? They don't like people that enforce the rules. So whether you're lame, you can get fucking stabbed and murdered. Whether you're solid, you can get stabbed and murdered. But they already knew that, the solid guys. If somebody has it doesn't even matter whether they have a life sentence or not, LWOP, because you could see my homeboy Hannibal Yates went in with a 6 years fucking sentence and managed to kill 3 people in a year. 6 years, right? The stuff that I've seen are level 1 inmates paroling, getting ready to parole, getting on that van, and then punching a cop in the fucking mouth, right? Because they have nothing for them when they come home. They live under a bridge. So it's a lot easier for them to beat your fucking ass and stay in prison where they get food, housing, a nice warm bed, tablets, Oculus Quest now, fucking car shows, Family Feud. You see where I'm going with this, you fucking assholes? You guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. Egotistical fucking cocksuckers that I never imagined they would rather die than ask for help. Never imagined it. Never in my wildest dreams. Never fucking imagined it. But that's why I'm going overseas and I'm going to do my thing. Can't hold your hand anymore. It's time for Big Daddy to go and put his life on the line the way I know how. All right. Physical fitness. Can I get a witness? It is paramount that you be in the best shape of your fucking life to possibly fight for your life. Hand-to-hand combat. When it gets down to that, that's hand-to-hand combat. You know, I see reports of people using their pepper spray when they're getting stabbed. And I'm in my head, and somebody else said it too. They're like, hey, dude, just go hands-on. Just go fucking hands-on. Fuck the pepper spray. We all know, well, those that know that the pepper spray is not effective. The motherfucker's still going to do what he's going to do through that pepper spray, okay? You need to go hands-on. Baton, if possible, but be prepared that your baton might get taken away from you and smashed you in the fucking face like RJD, Yoda. We remember that. And that was a result of an incompetent manager, Captain Mario Carrillo, Warden Marcus Pollard, Chief Deputy Warden Raquel Buckle. So help me help you not get killed, basically. Every day a motherfucker's getting stabbed in prison, okay? Now, there's those individuals that say, oh, that's just prison. It is what it is. No. That's not what prison is, okay? Trust me. I came in 2006. Prison was not like that, okay? There'd be an attempted murder on a cop once every fucking 2 years. Once every year. A legitimate one, kind of like you guys are having now daily. Not just for you to be physically fit so that you can fight, have that high endurance and strength, but also a deterring factor, right? If I'm an inmate and I want to stab somebody, I'm probably more than likely, right? Anything's possible. More than likely not going to try to stab a cop that looks like he could beat the shit out of me, right? Inmates understand fear. Inmates understand discipline. Inmates understand punishment, consequences. For you to tell me they don't, my experience tells me otherwise. All right. There's a lot of angles that have been coming in lately, right? My angle, which is from my experience as a former second line supervisor, lieutenant. There's the experience of the convict that did their time back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s and refused to believe the severity of the situation now inside of the prison, right? That is no longer your daddy's department. Let me tell you, it is a fucking worse. I left. A lot of people are leaving. You have, the CDCR and their agenda machine. You know their agenda. CCPOA, you know where they stand or where they lay in bed with CDCR. You have former inmates that recently paroled and are saying, nah, Hector, rehabilitation works. I got out. Yeah, you did. You did. You better be thanking your lucky stars you got out, okay? Because there's a lot of people that are still in there that are stuck in that motherfucker, all right? Let's not pretend it does not fucked up in there for 1 second. With that, this episode was sponsored by the following patrons. How much time do I have in the books? None. I burned all my hours. Kahia Maniaco, Coach Manny, Timothy, Cynthia, It Is What It Is, Danny Fresh, Rescue Chick, Fatima, JP6184, John, Hopes and Promises, Scary Perry, Abuelita's Journey, Abuelita's Irma, Rodrigo Keep Pushing Forward, Giant Manhattan Pizza in Anaheim, go check them out, John Wick, put a work order in, Rodrigo Keep Pushing Forward, Jolene, Third Watch, Desert Warrior, James, Kelly Cash, Luis, Miguel, The Real Chit, MC Counslip, Lena, Jeremy, Frank, Roberto, Lilybutt 209, all you pedophiles pretending to be gangster, Ernie Castle 420, 89 maybe. You're a long way from Starbucks, homie. Ali, Terry, Ramiro de Leon, The Hound, Miss R, Milkers, La Primera Play at Your Own Risk 209, A-Rod 310, Chris Lesniak, I don't know, I'm not the regular, Brian the Lone Specialist, Big Shags at Westminster, Pachanga 209, Darlene from Santa Ana, VSP Eddie, Sabatino, Earth, Blood, Operator, Adaberto, Mercenary Mindset. Any reason I can't hold you? Fontaine, Dixon, McCrary, Program Time, Carnalito, Treatment Not Time, 1 round to the body, step left, 10 rounds to the head. Gigi, Vinny Todavía Me La Pela, Santa Barbara County, Warishi Blend, at stateissuedcollection.com. Grab your bag. Shut the F up and make it wink. A la verga 760, G-Ride, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte 84, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Mr. Castle, Put Me Out 6 Self, AWOL Like Monty, Cherokee Cat, Raider 62, L. Eli, Gerardo, Rigo SD, Pelon 1205, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, not the fake McCoy, JB Smooth, Salinas Valley Outdoors, 71 dead homies. Well, that's 72 dead homies if you count the viejitas. Calls a sergeant, it's not safe. It's definitely not safe. Ricardo, Maladjusted, Ragtop 5.0, Carmine the Pitbull, EOP Whisper, F your 602, El Barto Puto, La Reina, Winston, Tony, Lead with Love, Albert 12 on the dead homies, LT keeps it 100, Big Uso D, J.I. Esquiel, Nova, Linda the retired CO, Chevelle 66, hey girl, pop me up so I can give you some OJT, still standing, still fighting, never giving up, and the homie Rags. If you haven't already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. Love you. Keep pushing forward.